Alright, welcome back to another video. My name is JP. I'm a part-time eBay reseller here in the UK. Today, and for the next few days, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a car boot versus charity shops comparison in terms of sourcing, in terms of how much profit can be made from these places when you buy and sell items. To make it fair, we're going to hit some good charity shops today. I think we're going to head to Matlock, always a good place, loads of charity shops. And then we're going to go to a big car boot, or maybe go to a couple of car boots to make it nice and fair. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you prefer. What do you prefer to source from? The car boot or the charity shops or something else? I know people buy on Vinted and stuff like that. I personally think the car boot is better for certain things. I find a lot more like collectibles and toys and things like that. Whereas at the charity shops, I find more clothing. I don't really try and even look at clothing at the car boot because a lot of it's fake, not good condition, dirty, or just not very good. Not brands that'll sell. But at a car boot, you can find some amazing stuff as well. So let's do this. First, though, obviously, we've got to look through some solds. So let's have a look what's sold in the last few days. And it's been another really good past few days for me. I've sold 11 items. One more has just come through. So let's start with these Timberland leather loafers. Thought these would go a little bit better, but sold them for £14 and I paid £6 for them. Not bad. I'll take that every day, but did want a little more obviously than that. Sold this Under Armour polo shirt. Picked quite a few up of these from the charity shop for £4 each, and this one sold for £14.50 on an offer. Don't know why I shouted then. Sold these Vans shorts. Did pay up for these. I paid £7 for these, but they're just really nice, good size. And these sold on offer for £14.50, I think. Yes, same price, pretty sure. Sold this Hackett t-shirt. Hackett, really good brand, really good quality stuff. Just a basic t-shirt, so it's not going to sell for lots. Only sold for £8, but I only paid £2.99. I sold this Lacoste Live. I've actually had this for ages. Must have tried to sell it last summer, I think, and it didn't sell. And it's sold now just for £10 to a repeat buyer. So thank you, whoever that is who's bought this. Thank you. It's really nice, really good condition. Don't know why it's hung about so long. Well, I do know that it's not been listed, but that's my problem. Sold this Denim and Supply. I've sold a few Denim and Supply Ralph Lauren stuff. Quite good quality stuff. This one's a little sweater. Not the best, because it's just quite basic, but still quite nice. That sold for £14. All right, we sold a bunch of games. Sold this one, Forza Horizon. This one's one to look out for because you wouldn't... I would usually pass up all the sort of sports games, FIFAs, obviously, rugby, all those kind of NBA and all that kind of stuff. You sort of pass that up because it's not worth a lot. And obviously, and even like driving games, generally pass them up, like Forzas, anything else really. Generally pass them up, but this one is worth some money. So pick this one up, Forza Horizon original game. And this sold for £10. It can sell for more. There was a lot listed, so I thought I need to make mine stand out. I'm going to put mine up for £10 because I could do that. I paid £2 for it, so still a tidy profit. And actually that sold to someone in China. Crazy. Anyway, sold Mr. Bean. Didn't even know this was a game, but it is, and I sold it for £7. Mr. Bean on the PS2. Paid £1 for this one. Look out for just odd games like this, because I think people are just buying them to fulfill a collection. You know, this is going to be sort of a rarer game. Not everyone was playing Mr. Bean when it came out, in whatever year it came out. And finally on the games, sold Fallout 2. This is meant to be Fallout and Fallout 2, but it's just got the Fallout 2 disc in there. So I made that clear in the description. They're happy with that. They paid £7, £8, £7 or £8 for this, and I paid £1 for this one. Fallout, obviously, going a bit mad at the moment with the series. I've been playing it, not this, but I've been playing Fallout 3, reliving the memories. So I think other people are doing that. So any Fallout stuff at the moment, I think is just going to be selling quite good for a short while. It's probably not gonna, you know, last too long. But all right, final sale, the best sale. Let's get it out of this little bag. It doesn't need to be in this bag. Stop it getting scratched and stuff. Sold another Fujifilm camera. This one was £5 from the charity shop, and I have sold it for £40. Had a few offers at like 20, 25, and I hung out. I even counted at 30 and they declined. But then literally a couple hours later, someone just bought it outright, 40 quid. So really happy with that. It's a Fine Pix A920. Really good. It's tested, working, good condition. Memory card in there, everything you need to get going. Yeah, look out for Fujifilm cameras because they sell. Look out for other brands, obviously, as well. The big ones are going to be like Canon, Panasonic, Sony, Fujifilm. There's probably a few others as well, but I'd say they're the major. They're like the big four, you know? That's that. That is that. So I'm going to wrap these things up, get them sent off. And then we're going to hit the charity shops today and then the car boots over the weekend. Car boot or car boots over the weekend. Not sure yet, but let's do this. Let's see what's the best place to source. Let's go. I forgot about this last sale that just came through. This is a Lacoste Sport vintage sweater. Really good condition. And that sold for £20. I picked it up for £6 in the charity shop sometime in the winter. And now it's selling now in April. It is cold, to be fair. So can't argue with that. But yeah, well, I just include that. Let's go. For real now, we're gonna head to the charity shops. All right. We'll see you in there. Goodbye. All right, we've decided to come to Chesterfield. I feel like this is going to be a little bit more balanced, so I'm thinking keeping it in the same area. There's a car boot here or near here on Saturday, and there's one right over there on Sunday, so we're going to go to one of those two. But right now we're going to hit all the charity shops in the center of Chesterfield. There's quite a few. There's about 7, and there's this one that's just outside near the stadium. So we're going to do that, and that'll make it nice and balanced. Also, I'm thinking making this like round one, and then we'll keep it going as a series, hopefully, and see how it goes, because obviously you can't just do this kind of thing once and decide that's the better option, because this thing can be random. You might find good things at the car boot one day and not another day. So we're going to keep it going as a series, and we'll do it by area. So in the next one, who knows where we'll do. Let me know where you want me to hit up. It's got to be close to me. I'm not going too far. Whoa, someone almost just crashed into me. What is wrong with people? Anyway, let's keep it going. Let's go shopping. Goodbye.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah. Oh.
Then what Rosen would say.
All right, I am back from the charity shops, and we're going to go through everything that we have found in the charity shops in Chesterfield. We're going to mark this on 3 things: time spent, money spent, and our potential return. Potential return being obviously how much I think potentially we can sell it for, with evidence of solds from eBay, and that'll give us our potential profit as well. We're going to go through these quite quickly. Got some phone cases, Fast and Furious, Rick and Morty, and Stranger Things. Just £1 each for these, and I reckon about £15 return for them. Got this vintage Wallace and Gromit plush bag with the raincoat. He was £5, but I think he's a bit rarer. He could return possibly £25. We got some Barker England shoes, and these were just £5 in really good condition. Solds are everywhere on this, some really high, above the hundreds. I'm going to go somewhere in the middle at 60, but could potentially be more, but we're going to stick at 60 for those. Then we got loads of clothes. Got a Gant lamb's wool sweater, £7.50 paid, potentially £20. See ya. Then we've got a Berghaus Tech Tee, really good condition, £3 spent, potentially £15. An England shirt. It's not an England shirt, it's just like a fan one with the logo. That was just £1, potentially £10. I'm saying for that one. Another Berghaus t-shirt. This one, not quite as good condition, you can see it's all worn there. It's an Argentium one, probably £10 for that one. Paid just £1. Love that charity shop. I thought everything was £2. Usually everything's £2 in that shop. They're having a bit of a sale. Everything £1. Pretty crazy, because we found this nice Volcom hoodie as well. Unfortunately, it is a size small, but still it's really nice. And that was just £1, potentially £20 on that, I'm saying. Another skate kind of brand, Wesk. £3.50 for this t-shirt. Not loads of profit, saying about £10 for that one. Climalite, Adidas Climalite Golf quarter zip jacket, quite nice. Again, just paid £1 for that. Potentially 15, maybe more, but I'm gonna say 15. This one is really nice. It's Cotton Traders Six Nations 2006 shirt, but it is new with tags. Really nice shirt. I'm not sure to go where to go with this. I'm gonna say 25. Closest sold I could get was like £30, so we're gonna say 25 for that, and I paid £7 for that one. Then we've got a Hugo Boss. I don't know why it says this on here. It says priced accordingly, and there was another thing, that the Ralph Lauren linen shirt, it said priced accordingly. It had a broken button, but I can see nothing wrong with this, so I'm not sure what's going on there. It was only £4. Really nice. Potential return on that, 20 quid. Finally, we got some Maya linen trousers. Just didn't see on here. Where is it? There's a bit of a red mark here, like someone's got a red pen and just... So that's gonna just probably ruin the price a little bit, but I'm gonna say, still say a solid £20 for those, because they should be 25 to 30 really. Should have checked those a little more. They only cost me £5. So the time spent, about 3.5 hours. Not too long. Just, you know, quick morning into the afternoon, and then I'm out of there. Money spent £47 on everything there, plus £3 to park. So we're going to round it up and say it's 50 quid, because we like to round things up. Potential return with every sold that I've just shown there is £270, which is not bad for a few hours work, you know, because the profit on that, easy to work out, £220, not bad at all. The car boot, really, it's got to pull through, because that's quite good. That's one of the better days, and those shoes could be even more, could be twice as much as what I'm saying. So I'm going low estimates with a few of these things. Even these phone cases could be a bit more. But anyway, I digress. We're going to go and hit a car boot. So we'll see you there. Goodbye. All right, we did just get to the car boot, and we're nice and early. So let's see what we can find. Let's go. All right, we are back from the car boot, and we're going to go for everything. We're going to go for everything quite quickly and then add up, look at some numbers, see which is the better sourcing option. Is it charity shops or is it the car boot? I can tell you it's very close, and that surprises me. I didn't think I did that good today, but it turns out some of this stuff is worth a bit more than I thought. And yeah, got some really good things, some really good bargains as well. Absolute bargains. There's one guy just clearing some stuff, but let's waste no time. We're going to start by having a look at everything, an overview, and then we'll start over here with this little corgi. Bought most of this stuff off one guy, and there's this little boxed corgi Triumph figure. Bought that for, I don't know, I can't remember. Everything was in a bundle, so don't tell. I'm going to tell you the prices that I've spent overall at the end, and how much I think that I can make. So I'm not sure how much I paid for that. I'm not going to guess, but can sell that for about £10. Another one here, Star Wars figure, again about £10. But there is quite a lot listed, so might be a long one that. So it's probably going to be a little bit less, but we're going to say 10 to start. Then we've got this Corvette limited edition vehicle collectible car. We can open it up, I guess, and have a look. Probably a mistake purchase, really. Just quite a lot listed. Only one sold for about £10, but that was actually new, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm still going to say about £10 for that. Shouldn't have probably picked this up. He wanted a £5 for it. I got it a bit cheaper in a bundle, but anyway, that's that. We got this M&M's. Guys, should look out for these things. This one, people have got listed mad. People have sold it for like 15, but quite regularly going to sell for like £10. So yeah, £10 for that. Then we've got some figures that I do know what I paid for. £2 each for these. I think this is Chap May. Very blank on the back. Not much information here. Probably shouldn't have picked that up. I'm only going to say £5 for this because I just can't find anything. I can't find any solds. But I'm going to aim more, but I'm only going to say £5 because it could just hang around for ages and end up going really cheap. Same for this one. It's like, she said it's a bootleg figure. Definitely looks like bootleg He-Man. Super Warrior. Again, just can't find any information about this. Can't find any other listings, any solds. So we're just going to go with a nice £5 for that one. Just thought they looked pretty cool. It's cool to pick up bootleg figures. And then we got this Batman, Robin, bendable figure. This is a hard one. I thought this was, like, looking at the card, it looks a bit discoloured. Thought it was really old. Don't think it's old at all. But then there's no date on there as well. But someone has sold like the figure on its own for like £11. So that's kind of crazy. But we're going to go with just £10 for that. And again, I'm not sure what I paid for it because I bought it in a bundle. And this, I know I paid £1 for. Just bought a couple of things off a small child. I can't quite get it working, but it's a Transformers 3-step transforming Optimus Prime from 2015. And it seems to be worth about £10. And then we've got a little Donatello figure from 2003. He's one of the mutations. These, they're not as popular as the older ones. If you got the mutations figures from 1992, they're going to be a lot more worth it. This, I'm just saying, is worth £2 because it's probably going to go in my collection or just hang about and go into a bundle. Again, same. Luigi, probably just going to keep this. Got a little Mario figure collection. I think I've actually already got this, but we're just going to say he's worth £1 just to keep it going. And I think I paid probably about that. No, I paid a little bit less, but this is a really good one. This is Voldemort NECA figure from Harry Potter. He's meant to have a little stand and a little wand, but someone has sold this without those accessories for £22. So with them, it can be worth a lot more, like 25, 30 quid. And if it was boxed, you know, obviously you're looking at a lot more. But I think he's quite rare. So really good find that, because I paid less than £1 for that. This is a bundle here, this and these figures here, and something else I think, can't remember. They were all in one bundle for £5. So I think about 6-7 things, £5. And moving on, we've got this Doctor Who figure. It's Clockwork Man. Struggled to find many solds for this, but I did find one for about £10. So we're going to say about 10 for him. He's just missing his shoes. And and something here. He has a weapon or something, like a dagger or something. Not sure. Not a Doctor Who fan. But luckily, I did go back to the same thing and I found this mask. Because originally, well, his head actually. Because originally, I just bought him like that. Because he kind of, I just thought he was meant to be like that at first. I was like, I didn't know who he was. And then I saw it in the box and I was like, that's a head. Does that go on that? Oh, yeah. And then he was like, yeah, that's for that. And I was like, sound. So he just gave me that. And then, another surprise. Someone actually picked these up and then put them down. And I was like, I'm having them. Luke Skywalker? 1992 figure. Someone sold this 15, 16 pounds without the belt. And he's got the belt. In fact, they've both got the belt. So we're just going to say 15 each for these. Keep it nice and easy. But maybe I'll aim a little bit more. You never know. And we've got another Star Wars figure. Obi-Wan, I think. Obviously, meant to have some things. He's meant to talk as well. I've not actually tested it yet. Let's see if he... I mean, I don't have high hopes. But he might just need some new batteries. He's not that old. From maybe 2012, something like that. 2002. Okay. He's worth about £10, I'm saying. That's what I've put in my estimations. And then we're going to move all the way back over here for some reason. I don't know why. We've got Mr. T figure from 1983. These were a bit more expensive. Got this bundle here for £8. She wanted £4 for that and £3 for these. A couple of quid off. Not the best bundle, honestly. He's worth about £8. And we've got a King Kong Playmates figure from 2005. He's pretty cool though, isn't he? His motion does work as well. He does that. I'm saying he's worth about £8 as well. And we've got Man at Arms Motu Masters of the Universe figure from 1980 something, 1881. And he's not worth much, to be honest. She wanted most for him, but he's actually the least valuable figure. He's only worth about £6 as he is. A little surprise here. Almost just didn't bother picking this up because it's a loose Funko. And you just never know with loose Funkos. But this one is a vaulted one, which means it's more valuable. And someone sold this for like 15 quid. So, yeah, pretty good. Look out for that. It's Jake the Dog from Adventure Time. And I did have to look that up. That's not my knowledge. Well, it is now. And Bigfoot Hot Wheels monster truck, paid £1 for that. And it's probably worth about £5. Someone sold it for £5. So hopefully we can get that. It's in pretty good condition. Should get that. And then we've got another one. Thought this might be worth a bit more. Some of these can be. They can fetch about £10 to £12. But this is a Gravedigger. Different variant. It's Gravedigger the Legend. And someone sold that for like £6, so hopefully we can get that as well. And then we've got some Roblox figures. Paid £2 for these. Probably paid up a little bit for them. They're not really worth much. Maybe get a tenner, as they are. I'll probably hold on, try and get a few more. Maybe try and get some vehicles and some more accessories and things like that. Hopefully get them a bit cheaper. But that's everything. So let's look at what I have spent. I've got a little sheet here. So we're going to go through that. And we're going to look at three things. As before, we're going to look at time spent, money spent, potential returning profit. And then finally, we're going to look at profit percentage, because that's really what's going to tell us which made more, or which can make more, obviously. All this is speculation. But well, let's do that. So time spent at the car boot, just about an hour and a half. This is not taking into account time traveling or time, sorting it all out and stuff like that. And it has to be said, the car boot stuff just does take a bit more time generally, because I'm looking more at figures and stuff like that I have to research a bit more into. But we're not looking at that. Maybe I should have done that, but it is what it is. An hour and a half spent, a lot less time than at the charity shops. I spent 3.5 hours at the charity shops. Worth taking into account, I think. Money spent, I spent a lot less. 30 quid compared to £50 at the car boot. I probably did spend, £50 at the charity shops, £30 at the car boot. Potential return, all these items here came out at 205. So the profit, £175. Not bad at all, not bad at all. But that doesn't tell us really the whole story, because, I've spent more in the charity shops. So obviously I'm going to get more profit returned. And I've spent less at the car boot. But it's quite close. In fact, it's very close. When looking at the percentage of profits, for the charity shops, we're looking at 240% profit. That's not bad at all. But when we're looking at the car boot, because I've spent less and made quite a lot of money still, it's 250%. So the winner, by a very small margin, is the car boot. I thought the charity shops were hard to beat. I did quite well, but found some really good stuff. But we found some really good stuff here as well. I think really what's done it, this figure here and these two figures here, massive profit on them because I paid less than £1 for each of them. They're all worth 15 to 20, you know. What's better to source? Today the winner is the car boot, but this is round one. But if you like the video, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you think is better for you for sourcing. Let me know what you think, all right? And I'll see you in the next video. We're gonna do another episode of this if you guys like it, all right? And we'll keep it going as a series, I think. So that should be fun. But for now, have a good day and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.